If you're wondering what I'm wearing, this is the working man, the working survivalist dinner outfit I have on here this day. And I was just going over some verses from the Scripture as to really why I believe in being prepared. You know, our motto is learn how to survive so you can stay alive. That's the physical aspect. That's not the spiritual implication. Adirondack Bushmaster is about getting people to be watchful and mindful, prepare and store up for yourselves some things so you're not caught off guard, so you'll have a better chance to survive whatever catastrophe happens. I want to share these verses with you, but right now I just want to share some of the reasons why I believe we should be prepared, other than the fact of common sense. Revelation 3:2 says, "Be watchful and strengthen the things which remain that are ready to die. For I have not found thy works perfect before Elohim." Be watchful. We're to be mindful. We're to be looking around. And as I'm here next to this pond where I grew up, as a young fella, I recall learning how to not trust the world, basically. Question authority. Always look for somebody that's working an angle on you. Always be suspect. 1 Thessalonians 5:21 says, "Prove all things, hold fast to that which is good." So we're to prove everything. 2 Timothy 4:2 says, "Preach the word. Be instant, in season and out of season." Be ready in season and out of season. Be ready when it's summertime. Be ready as if it were winter. Be ready and vice versa. No matter what the scenario is, no matter what the case is, be prepared. Always be alert and be on guard. Because when the evil rolls in, you want to be rolling out just before them. But here's the real quencher to this. Matthew chapter 24 gives a lot of what's going to happen. "And Yeshua answered and said to them, Take heed that no man deceives you. Let nobody mislead you. Let nobody deceive you. Let nobody misguide you." That's the first thing that he is, Yeshua is instructing his people to do, is to not be deceived. How do you not be deceived? You be prepared. You be ready, in season and out of season. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Messiah, and shall deceive many. And they shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So we know right here in verse 6 that all this must come to pass. Evil governments, corruption, all this must happen. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places, in different places. There'll be all this, pestilence and all these kinds of things, famines, and disease, war, everywhere you turn. And we're seeing this more and more fluently now in every country. And America is no exception. We're in it to our eyeballs and beyond. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All these are the beginning of birth pains. And when a woman gives birth, you see what's happening. You know the child draws near. You know what's going to be coming down the canal at any time. And they shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated for all nations, of all nations, for my name's sake. His name's sake, his real name's sake. Yeshua, not Jesus, not Esau, Jesus, or Zeus, or any of that other generic variants that have altered his name. His name. And so with that, we can get into the translation, but we teach on this through our website and things, and videos and other stuff. We get into this deeper, but not here right now. Because the enemy's name is translated 99% perfectly into the scripture, but the Messiah's name isn't. You're going to have enemies over that. Believe that, even in the Christian realm. And many shall be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. People are betraying one another in this country, in America right now. People get in trouble, and they start ratting out the next guy and the next guy. And you have, all they're trying to do is get to the bigger fish. And I can understand that and all that. Nevertheless, people are betraying one another now for simple things. What are they going to do when you can't eat? You go to the supermarket, and unless you have that certain credential, that certain mark of the beast, that you're not going to get fed, you're not going to feed your family, because you don't have anything stored up. You don't know how to grow seeds. You don't know how to farm. You don't know anything about agriculture. You don't know how to fish. What's going to happen? People are going to betray one another real quick. Families, friends are going to be split real fast. Believe that. We'll hop down to verse 15 through 20 now. When you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken by the prophet, by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, whoso reads, let him understand. Then let him which is in Judea flee into the mountains. So he's saying, get out of the way. Get gone. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him who is in the field return back to take his clothes. When the things get going rough, it's time for you to get gone. Beat feet, scooch on out ASAP. So you better have your 3-day pack ready to get gone and have it right near to you. Because when it goes sideways, don't go home and expect you're going to just be able to walk inside your house and grab your stuff and pack up and have an hour or something. That's not going to happen. So be prepared, always, in season and out of season. Woe unto them that are with child, and them that give suck in those days, those who are breastfeeding, those who have babies. But pray that your flight be neither in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. So this last verse says a lot about neither on the Sabbath day. Obviously, in the end times, the Sabbath is still to be observed and kept. Before that, we're to, a friend of mine asked me, says, why would you not be fleeing the winter? I said, think about it. I said, it's cold. There's snow. You can be tracked. You need heat. You got to have a fire in the winter. So you know what that means. You're easily tracked. You're easily found. You're easily disposed of. So these are just some of the reasons that we do what we do. Now again, Adirondack Bushmaster is about preparing you physically. It is about preparing you spiritually. And if you'd like to join that, please do. Feel free to look up the website. And there you'll find the Sabbath service. There you'll find links to our teaching, and all that detail is on that website. So please feel free to join that and to check that out and to come study with us. So in the meantime, learn how to survive so you can stay alive.